Okay, so I wanted to add in another thing. So, because I just finished talking about the bullshit with the conspiracy theory bullshit labels and the fucking lies that mainstream media is telling. And so aggravating when you know what lying pieces of shit they are. They don't even fucking care about their own goddamn species. If they even are fucking human, who knows what the fuck these people are? They could be sitting up there and they could be CGI for all we know. They're not even real people. Anyways, so I had told you the other day that Nicolas Cage movie that I watched, and it was called, what was that called? And it was completely about the event. Even if they're showing things and, a little different or whatever, totally about the event. Totally about the solar flash, totally about what's going to happen on the planet and stuff. But they always have a little way of like, let's turn it a little dark. Let's, because they got to fuck with our heads. They know if they can keep us looking at this stuff, that we will make that stuff happen. We will do that. We have to wake up to being controlled. We have to wake up to being manipulated. We have to know what we want in our own selves. We have to guide our own selves because we're being manipulated. So then yesterday we watched a new one on Netflix. Anti-Netflix, but here I am fucking watching it. But my one daughter, who was here for the weekend with her husband, then they signed in to show us something. And my other daughter, who, still thinks all this makes sense. Yeah, Netflix is fine. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no pervs on there. But anyways, it is one of the stations that is just full of manipulation and propaganda. The CEOs and stuff who run that station, that's what it's set up. It's set up for misinformation and to fuck with our heads and stuff. You watch some witch show on there, guaranteed they're doing real spells and you're a part of it. That's the kind of shit they do on this station. But so they had this new movie with what's her name, Rodriguez, called Awake. Oh my God, hold on, drama queen. Okay, God, you're so dramatic. She'll be back in like 2 seconds. Anyways, so in that movie that we watched the other day called Awake, it's Gina Rodriguez, I think, in it. Anyways, it's about the same thing with the event. It's talking about solar flash, it's talking about people dying, it's talking about you have to die to be on the new planet, the new Earth and stuff. So it's out there. The information is out there. It's not being told to us. It's not being said, you guys, you all need to prepare. You need to, like, the planet's going through something. Everything is lie, manipulation. I just heard somebody talking about retrograde and saying, well, I don't really believe in all that stuff. I don't believe really in astrology and stuff. It's like, right there, your mind's being fucked with. Astrology, the stars, the planets, all of it has a very huge impact on us as beings and on our planet and on the whole solar system. So it's very, very important. If you want to try and, told you, it wasn't even 2 minutes. No, I'm doing something. Oh, she goes out. I swear to God, she goes out just to come in because she wants a treat. And I ran out of treats. I gotta wait for the new box. Hold on and don't knock my thing over, please. I love you too. You're sweet. But please, let me finish this. And so in that movie, they're talking about it. And in that one, they have a whole thing where I won't give the whole thing away because it's new and you can go on and watch it. But there's several different things lately that I've seen that are talking about the solar flash, the event, and it's been written in the stars for so long. It is happening and they're not telling you. And you do need to prepare. Sometimes I feel like one of those wackadoo guys, like you used to see out with their phone, with their megaphone and their Jesus sign standing on the corner, like, repent, it's coming, it's coming. And, you know, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that, you know, get in touch with your own consciousness, because you think that you're just this little slave creature that works on earth for these, you know, people behind the curtain who are running the world. And, you know, you're much more than that. And you need to get a handle on it, or you're going to stay that, because you need to realize who and what you are. And that is part of this whole transition, this whole ascension for humans. This is here to promote you to wake up, to promote you to understand yourself. Everything, oh my God. Oh, I swear, I really like my morning time when I'm just alone for a couple hours. I'm still drinking this tea, as a matter of fact. Okay, so hold on. Because then we watched this other show, and it was the one that her boyfriend was telling us about, called Sweet Tooth. And it's also on Netflix, because she loves the Netflix. And so on that one, it is, of course, this sickness, the epidemic of all times. I don't know. It is like nobody ever even learned about the plague and disease or something a long time ago. Like, they think this is real. You know what happened during the plague? You know that you had to, like, hang a thing out. You had dead bodies. You'd have to just put them out on your front thing. There was so many dead bodies every day. They'd have to go around and collect them. They had nowhere to put them. They just put big piles out in the street and shit. And they'd have to burn them and stuff. That is what... That's when you need to worry. This is all pretend. This is all for, you know, to collapse the economy, to get us back in place, because the event's coming, and they know it. And so, yeah, they got to get, who knows, you know, I mean, they already have contact with other beings, you know, multidimensional beings, aliens, extraterrestrials, whatever you want to call them. They've had it for a long time. They know what's happening. So, you know, I'm not sure what their plan is. Definitely these things, and these things aren't to protect you for it. That's for sure. They're definitely killing people currently on purpose. And if you're going to play stupid, you're going to be one of them. I mean, even those of us who are playing it smart, we can be one of them. I mean, they're out to kill us all. So I don't think they give a shit about this solar flare thing. I think they plan on just going underground or going off planet. Who knows? But they're going off planet. But they're just going off, like, they're not going to be alive when they do it. So, because they're all caught. I mean, this is, when I hear people talking about, like, well, you know, hopefully, maybe, you know, all this stuff, it's like, no, you guys, it's written in the stars. It's happening. We're just riding it out. We may not know daily what's going to happen each day, but we know what is going to happen in our very near future. So, yeah, and everybody has to wake up. And we're going to this big solar planetary universal event that's going to happen. It's going to change everything. We're going into the golden age. We're going into a jubilee. We're going into a time of abundance for human beings. It's going to be so different. But so in this movie, or in this show, it's a series. It's cute as shit. Oh my God, I love this series now. And it's called Awake. No, that was the movie. It's called Sweet Tooth. And I think we got 3 episodes in, and we're just like, oh, we should wait and watch it with the kids when they get here. It's really, really cute. And I also, the one show, Borders, that I talked about before, that I love, and it is about I think it's Dutch, and it's subtitles, but they don't talk a lot. A lot of it, you just are watching this person's face who's a troll, and the trolls, they are different than the humans, but they live with us, but they're kind of outcasts or something. And it's really, really good. But most of the movie, it's just by expression and stuff. Like, you just feel so much in this movie by watching the expressions. You can feel it. They don't have to talk about it. It's really, really good. But, you know, it's the outcast of being different. And I was talking about that a couple days ago, how now it just seems like there's all this different stuff coming in about people being different and how we need to accept differences and stuff. And it's very, very important as, you know, as we transition into this other time, because yeah, all these different planetary people don't all look like us, you know, and we're so caught up in thinking we're so gorgeous that we can't accept, you know, somebody with one eyeball or no nose or whatever. They're just as beautiful in their place. You know, they don't need two of these. They probably think this looks really weird. So anyways, we've just got to really get into the thing of just accepting people and knowing the outside doesn't really matter. The outside is just the outside. I mean, you know, it's not as important as what we're just so shallow. There's just so much shallow bullshit on this planet right now, man. And I'm sure that's part of the agenda. I'm sure it's part of to disconnect us from ourselves, to make us just shallow people who don't give a shit about each other, who think everyone's their enemy. So in this show, though, after the big virus happens, it kills half the people, you know, and they're giving these, and there's something, there's something disturbing about these that is actually disclosure, you know, because the rich do take the blood out of the innocent and use it to look beautiful, to drink, to stay beautiful, to stay young and vibrant. I'm telling you, some of these people are fucking 500 years old, have been feeding off of children forever. They're fucking vampires. They're a bunch of weirdos. It's just disturbing. And it's to think that there's people who look up to these creatures. Oh, so disturbing. But so in this one, something happens with the virus that mutates genes into people, which talks about the DNA and the manipulation and stuff like that, which that has been the whole thing. It's why we exist. The manipulation with the DNA. We are put here for a science project. We are, you know, to see, like, is this a good vehicle for a soul? Is this a good experience for a soul? How can a soul grow in this experience? Can a soul expand? How does this planet react? You know, all of that stuff. That's what they're watching. And, you know, and we're going to rise to the occasion. We're not going to stay like a bunch of little fucking fire ants fighting each other, you know. Or, you know, survival of the fittest, and the fire ant retards will kill themselves off, and then the rest of us will, you know, die to be reborn, I guess. You know, that's the thing, is like everybody's just like guessing and stuff like that. I mean, people are channeling and being hypnotized and everything else to try and understand what's going to happen. And a lot of people are saying all the same thing, but still there's like details that we just don't know for sure. Like, well, how does it work? How do we stay alive, but we go into a light body? Like, I'm not sure. You know, we're all just in this together. That's why we need to hold hands and not be punching each other, you know, because we need each other to get through this. It's got some stuff that is like, whoa, it's kind of trippy. So, and this mutation, though, causes us to start having these little hybrids. And there's one that mutates that's able to have more function than some of the other ones, which then is the crossover. Like, well, are they animals or are they humans? You know what I mean? And so, you know, it just has a lot of, it is a lot of pertinent stuff to what is currently happening. I'm only to the third one, but anyways, I would really say that's a good one to watch, even though I don't like that channel. But if you have that channel, you know, that's up to you. We all have our own things that we stand by, and I'm just a big proponent, or no, proponent would be positive, right? Like I would be, because I'm anti-chimo. Anything that has to do with people who think that little children are objects for them to gratify themselves, that just grosses me out. You know, I've dealt with people like that. I've been on the little kid face. I've been on that side looking up at the creepy people. So yeah, I'm very anti any of that stuff. It's disturbing and it's disgusting, and yeah. So I'm just more highly affected, I guess. So yeah, they were going to put movies out that are clearly for that group of people. Then yeah, I'm not going to support them. I'm not going to pay to fucking have that channel. I feel dirty even watching it. But those shows, the Awake thing I found interesting because of the event, and the Sweet Tooth is just really cute, like Borders, We do have to learn to accept everyone in their differences. We've got to quit being so shallow and superficial and so surface. That is three-dimensional. We got to think beyond, open your minds, see what's deeper, see what's inside yourself. That's my advice for today. And turn off the fucking TV. Well, I mean, here I am saying, oh, watch this movie, oh, or whatever. Watch me tell you about this, but I'm just saying, when I say turn off the TV, I'm saying like the news and stuff like that is just fucking with your emotions. Like I put it on 3-minute thing. But like, oh my God, I'm going to have a fucking heart attack. My head is going to just blow off my body. I'm so pissed off at these people. I'm so irritated by such evilness, I don't understand it. No matter if every single person, well, I do live in a neighborhood where I feel like every single person is way different than me, and I would still protect them. I would still never go against them. I may tell you guys what I think of them, I think there's a lot of ignorance, out here, but, I would still do everything I could to protect them. I would still never turn them over to the thing. Like I felt like the other day at the grocery store, I was going to be like, oh, she's not vaccinated. She's got no mask. Oh. I was like, oh my God. I got to go out of the car. I can't take this shit. It's fucking sci-fi movie of crazy bullshit. It's aggravating. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to be getting on the road soon. So I taped a couple more that I'm going to do over the next couple days of me talking about like getting my brain injury and stuff. Hopefully it makes sense, because sometimes I feel like I try and say too many things at once, and then I'll forget what I'm saying, so then I'll chop over here, chop back over there. So sorry if I do that, but there's enough attention deficit people in the world, I can probably handle it, I guess. So okay, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.